Hey, I'm Coulombe. I'm a Rochester disc golfer. We're here at Pfrommer Woods for a round of disc golf. Hole 1 is a 318-foot hole straight down the fairway with a little bit of going right at the very end. I'm going to throw a river by latitude 64 right down the middle and hopefully have it turn over a little bit. That was pretty much as perfect gets. We're probably gonna have a putt. So we got 10 feet left after our drive, so pretty good. Using EMAC judges for putting. Count it. So hole 2 is 292 foot. Basket's right behind all those trees. It's pretty guarded, very tough to get it to here, but we're gonna use an Explorer and just hope for the best. Oh no. Kind of flipped up on us a little bit there, but hopefully we just make an upshot, save our par. It's pretty good. This is a bonus birdie for sure. All right, so we got about 150 left. We're just gonna upshot with a classic blend Warden. That's low. A little low, but we'll have a putt. So we got about the same distance as last time, about 15 feet. Only difference is I'm gonna have to straddle this. Dang it. Yeah, this is a tough hole, especially if you don't get kind of clean down the fairway right at the very end. So we're just gonna have a tap in right now. Boom. And it's in. God, the sun is bright today. Trying to not blind you guys. But we're gonna go on to hole 3. Hole 3 is just a tunnel shot all the way down with a very sharp dog-leg left right at the very end. I'm gonna use the EMAC Truth right down the center, and if it fades, we're all good. So I kept that very low just to minimize how much a tree kick would be, but I put it right down the center. Definitely cleared the grouping of trees that were the baskets behind. So we're probably gonna have like 25, 30 feet to putt in for a birdie. So I know you guys couldn't see that shot really too well, but same result, like I said, about 30 feet from the basket. I got this little gap about this large to putt through, so let's see if I can get this one. Oh, chained out there. That's unfortunate. We got a tap in par here. And now we're headed on to hole number 4. Hole 4 is a 243 foot, pretty much straight shot if you want to take that gap, but the left wide hyzer, right wide hyzer is so open, you have to go for it. Played it a little bit too inside on the gap, but again, approach, par. It's pretty much all you're gonna really get out here for the most part. I find that mostly on these tight wooded courses, especially here in Greater Rochester, like Basil and Pfrommer's, It's less about getting birdies, more about saving your par. So you have to like really think about, all right, if I do hit a tree, because you're gonna, where do I want to be? Like, do I want to be left side, right side? Like, where do you want to go? And that's pretty much the internal dilemma on these courses. I think if you can stay even on any of these courses, I consider it a fantastic round. Basket's right there. I'm gonna use the forehand gap on this side. My lie is just right behind the camera. We're gonna use Brian Earhart zone on a forehand flick. Didn't quite get the fade I wanted, but it should be a relatively easy cleanup par. Basket's right there. We got about 7 feet left. Should be a pretty easy pickup par. There we go. Running him. I think that still keeps us at even par, so pretty good. Hole 5 is a 253-foot tunnel with dog leg right this time. So we're just looking to turn over a fierce just slightly, not too much, and hit the gap and fade over right towards the basket. Didn't give it quite enough height whatsoever. Leaving birdies out here left and right, which is not my greatest and funnest thing to do, but shit, it's a wide open approach. There's really no reason to really bogey this one if you hit the gap like I did. I just did not give it enough height to go towards the basket, but we're just gonna approach, take our par, and we're happy with pars. All you need to get is pars. No bogeys. That would be fun. Like I said, we're pretty wide open once we get down here. I'm jumping this, and maybe we can catch in a probably 60-footer jump putt. Little low, but it's a tap in par, and you can't complain with those. Here we are, just a quick little tap in right in the basket. Wow, that is way harder than it looks. Now I understand why people, when they film, why they always miss those like short little tap ins when they're recording. That was really, really weird. But we're on to hole 6, and I really want a birdie. So this one's a short 197-foot. Basket's right there, and there's the forehand gap, or you can take the risky like ace line. I like the risky ace line because I don't really have forehand, pretty backhand dominant, so we're gonna go for the ace line. Gave a little bit too much height, and then to add to that, we got to skip with the zone. So we're probably not looking at a birdie. Want to throw that a little bit flatter, a little bit lower. But again, easy par, and can't complain with that. As long as I'm hitting my lines, at least I'm hitting gaps. Because if you don't hit gaps here at Pfrommer Woods, you're not going to have the greatest time playing. The sun's terrible. The sun's right behind me. It's getting to some shade. But yeah, at least I'm hitting gaps. If you hit gaps, you can get pars way easy. So here we go. We're just gonna try and drain this 30-footer. Like I said, we're about 30 feet out. I'm slightly behind the camera, so you're just gonna hopefully see my putt go in. Just short. Another one just for good measure. That one was worse. can't hit all your putts, but I want to hit like one at least. Can I get one? That'd be lovely. But tap in par, can't complain. So hole 7 is actually kind of tricky. It's only 230 feet, but it's preventing the straight shot. So you have to throw this really crazy hyzer and hopefully get a skip. I think the grass is short enough today where we can get a skip with my Onyx. So we're just gonna throw it on hyzer and hopefully it goes right towards the basket. Oh, that was absolutely pure. And I probably, looking back at the camera, blocked that entire shot off the check. Basket's here, lies right here. We got about 15 feet to the basket. I'd love a birdie on this hole. This is such a hard one to get, and I've never gotten this one. No, that's unfortunate. Putting is feeling a little off right now. Hopefully I get to clean it up before the back 9, because if not, it's gonna be a little tricky. Not gonna lie. But we have our lie right here, basket's right here. Tapping in with the Onyx. All right, still even, I think. So this is the hole of why I wanted to be under par at this point. This is a really tough technical hole. You have a gap, but it's slightly off to the side of the tee pad. It's not faced onto it. And it's tight. Oh, the hole 361 feet down. OB is completely on the right side. We have to par this one. Just gonna use a fierce, hopefully hyzer flip it up, maybe a little bit fade inward so I can have a good hyzer shot for the second, but this is really tricky. That one slipped, which is code for I completely shanked my shot and it's 100% my fault. Yeah, but we're on the other side. The other side's a little bit more open, so we might be able to have a really good second shot and maybe say par, but it's unlikely. So we're gonna need to go with a turnover forehand with my Undertaker here. Hoping to have a little bit of turn on it, kind of get it on its line, and then it can start fading right at the end. But we're in a tricky spot right here. And tunnels with my forehand do not mix. We gave ourselves a putt. Oh my God. We did it. So here's the basket. We're not close, but we gave ourselves a putt at it, which is always nice. And yeah, we're about 30 feet. Circle's edge putt yet again. But we gave ourselves a shot. Oh. We're off the cage. We're gonna take a bogey here. That's completely okay, which is why I really should want to be under par at this point, because I don't have a good track record on this hole. But we're gonna tap in a bogey on hole 8. Gonna be one over going to hole 9, and hole 9 is a birdieable hole, so we can get it right back. It's hot outside, but we're going into the back loop of Pfrommers. There's actually an 18-hole layout, tournament layout, which I've played before, and then a 27-hole layout. But I'm just playing the main layout, 1 through 18. But there's an alphabet loop. So we're in the back loop of Pfrommer Woods, and we can get the, I misspoke, 10's the one we can get it back on, 9 maybe, but we don't know. Anyways, on hole 9. Hole 9 is a 262-foot tunnel shot right down. Prepare to see this shot a lot because the back nine at this course really loves this type of shot. So tunnel shot all the way down. The basket is actually behind a stone wall over there, so adds a little bit of extra difficulty when it comes to it. Not the line we wanted, but it worked. I think we're probably reached the stone wall, so we'll have just a little chip over, maybe a look at the basket, but I doubt it. We'll have to see. Ladies and gentlemen, and a shocking turn of events, we have a putt for birdie. This is also one that I haven't birdied often. Let's bang this in. Boom, right in the basket. Picking it up the bird on hole 9. And yeah, this is great. Back to even par, I think. Future Alex, let me know how wrong I am with the text. But yeah, let's go. So that's the front 9 here at Pfrommer Woods, and also the end of my first video. Back 9 should be up in like a day or two. Haven't quite decided what I want my upload schedule to be like. It's gonna be very loosey-goosey, so subscribe, turn on notifications, follow my Instagram in the description for updates when videos are dropping. Yep, check out the back 9 when it comes out, and that's pretty much it. I'm Alex Coulombe, I'm a Rochester disc golf player, and welcome to my channel.